Hi guys, today we are reviewing a Citizen 6850 Titanium Sports Chronograph watch. In the review we'll go through the style, features as well as the dimensions. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, one of the things I need to say right at the beginning of this review is that this watch doesn't actually work. You'll notice the second hand isn't moving. I bought this watch cheaply in the hope that it would work. It didn't when I got it, when I tried repairing it and putting a battery in it, but I'm still using it for the purpose of reviews because it's a watch I've liked for a long time. I shall go through the details anyway. The case is titanium, as are the buttons around the edge, as is the strap. So the whole watch is a titanium watch, which denotes the titanium name, which you'll see on the face. The titanium strap also includes a deployment clasp. The deployment clasp is also titanium, as is everything else on the watch. We even have a titanium back as well. This is a water resistant watch. As always, that's only water resistance. That means it's splash proof, but you can't go swimming or diving with it. It's a nice clasp. It's only got one position, so you'd have to take out links to resize it. But again, it's a nice firm grip. And it's a nice design strap. I quite like the way this strap's been designed with the little pieces. They're quite small links, which is nice. If we come round to the face, you'll see you've got, well, the side of watch, you've got 4 buttons either side of the face, and of course you've then got this slightly raised bezel and then this gold ring around the outside of the face. You've also got gold on the minute markers and gold on the hour markers, these gilt golded hour markers, raised buttons. You've got gold hands and a red second hand, or light red second hand. The chronograph rings, the extra 3 dials, you've got the top dial, which is your seconds in stopwatch mode, and it's also your calendar with the month and the date when you press the top button whilst it's in normal watch mode. You've got a 24-hour clock counter at 9 o'clock, which again is also used for the stopwatch feature as the minutes, as this one counts seconds, that one counts minutes when you're using it as a stopwatch. And then you've got a mode dial at the bottom, which is done with this button on this side, and you've got the markers there for the alarms. Now, for a full review of the features of this watch, if you actually go back on my YouTube channel and look at some of my first videos, my Accurist MB451 review will show you the features of this watch, because it's a very similar style at the time, back in the early 90s. The movement and the features were very similar on the Accurist as the Citizens. I had a Citizen in gold and blue, which was exactly the same as this in its face and features, just wasn't titanium. The mode button is here. It does still work. It shows the time. You then normally move on to your calendar. You've then got 2 alarms. A feature here to reset everything back to 0, to set it up so when you're setting up and adjusting the time and the date, it goes back to 0 where the hands will raise to the middle. You've got the stopwatch. You've got a countdown timer where the hands move backwards, and you've got a 59-minute countdown timer. And you've also got a second time zone, so it's a dual time zone watch, which you class as local time, as you see on here, LTM. And then you've got back to the normal time. Now, if you press the buttons when it's working, so this button you'd normally press, and that would tell you the date, would come up here. I think the other buttons, when you press them, they would show things like the alarm setting and so on. Now, as I said, unfortunately this one isn't working, which is a shame. I will try and get another one of these watches. So it's very similar to a watch I had in the past, and I do like the style and the feel of these watches. The dimensions. This watch is a small face of 28mm. The case is 35. If you include the buttons, that makes it 38mm from button to button. The strap's quite a small strap, it's only 17mm. The watch is again very, very thin. My other one that I had years ago was the same. It's only 8mm deep. And because it's titanium, the titanium is brilliant for lightweight. It's very rugged, very strong, difficult to scratch. But it's also very lightweight, which makes the whole watch 50 grams. And if you look at my other review previously of my Accurist, you'll find that's a bit heavier than this, simply because it's made of stainless steel as opposed to titanium. So as I said, if you're looking for these watches, they are very, very nice watches to look at and very nice watches to wear. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the review. If you do, please subscribe, please like, comment down below, and have to check out the rest of my YouTube videos on watches. Thank you.